Hello, folks, it's me, I'm Biggy, and I'm back, and we are playing Unlimited Saga, and it's just a replay of Myth's adventure as a one unique panel per character challenge. And as before, if you click on this little icon up here, it leads to the full playlist of the series, so come and enjoy that if you so wish. But finally, I found you. Um, Okay, I need to actually continue here. My name's Mythe. I've been searching for you since I saw your photo. Um, uh, Perhaps you're like surprised to hear such a thing from someone like me, but like I wanted you to hear me out, so um, awkward. I just can't stop thinking about you. I don't know why I want to, but I just wish to be at your side. Ooh, teenage cringy uh, thing going on right here. He's like 18, right? Well, he's a teenager. It's forgivable. Um, uh, so awkward. I work with relics of the Golden Age, like 7 wonders. 7 wonders. Right. I studied the true nature of mysterious relics to rework them, eventually being out their true powers. Powers. Right, like powers. I'm like skilled in finding like new powers and utilizing them. Oh, okay. Matthew grabbing at straws here. You seek evil powers, or you're blind to true powers. A child playing with the seeds of destruction, or a fool drinking poison for the thrill of it. Child or fool? Oh, okay, that's a bit rough there, Silver Girl. We just met.
I was floored. She had a strange way of talking, and her expression was difficult to read. But it seemed to show disdain and pity, as if she were looking at a mangy dog.
Well, it's to be fair, if she's thousands of years old, spoilers. Um, we're probably like more like dogs to these silver-haired people slash maybe androids. Iskandar is the one I seek. Tell me where he could be found. Iskandar. Well, he died like 1,000 years ago, but spoilers, he's been reincarnated into this world. Well, this is before reincarnation tropes, isn't it? Yeah, okay, never mind. Iskandar's a very common name. Does he have anything that stands out? Like, Iskandar is the one I seek. Hey, is there an Iskandar in the house? Oh, yeah, you rang? What do you want? See? Iskandar is the one I seek. Okay. Okay, fine. Very well. I'll help you find him. Is that okay? This I will permit. Oh, well.
But why Iskandar? Could she be? Nah, I should stop dwelling on it. I was just thrilled that she allowed me the privilege of joining her.
Aw, good old Myth is simping hard for Silver Girl. And, there's not much to do here anymore. There are no main quests and stuff. The festival's over. And, there's just more storylines to progress at this point. And, if you didn't know what you actually had to do at this point, then it's just heading over to Longchank and just going back to his workshop here. No clues to Iskandar, eh? What to do? Ah! I finally, like, found you. Well, we're close now. Can you come back? No, don't tell me that. I've been, like, searching for you for 3 years. Well, one, really, but there's not the issue here. So is it 3 or is it 1? Yeah. I heard about your reputation and could be searching for you. How can you tell me to go home? I could just die. Okay, alright, alright. If you went through all that trouble, at least I could do is listen. Yes! I want you to remove this gauntlet. Because of its curse, I'm suddenly thrown into battles and I'm the only one who knows it. So, this is a link to Kurt's quests as well. You'll see him in lots of battles, but that's besides the point. Yeah. Nobody believes me, and I've been miserable for the 3 years, not knowing what to do, living in hiding. Yeah. Okay, actually, let me look into it. So you can help me, right? To be honest, this isn't easy. I think it taps into your psyche and that gives it strength. That synchronization somehow routes the image of battles into your head. This gauntlet has a mind of its own. It resembles a... yeah, magic tablet. I don't know much about these. You're literally studying one. So I can't be of more help. No! Does this mean I'll be like this for my entire life? Really?
What is this gauntlet? Who would make something like this? And why? Whatever its purpose, it's clearly evil.
What?
Never before in my work did I make judgment of what's evil or good. Until now.
That's surreal. Yeah. All my 18 years of life, I've never made a good and evil judgment of, oh, to be fair, of technology. Yeah, like, you must have a mindset of technology being neither good or evil, so, okay, excusable, that's fine. My grandfather is researches in magic tablets in Stadivos. Then I could get help if I go to Stadivos. Okay. Really? That's just, well, might as well go. And that's 2 new characters, as well as a bunch of equipment, maybe? Yep. We have Michelle with the silver sword and another gun. A nice angelite ring that we could use. Some chainmail, some boots. We could also look at Silver Girl. Where is she? There she is. She didn't come with anything but a cloth armor. But let's go ahead and jump into an adventure just to see what these characters look like. And we need to go on at least 2 more adventures with Pharr, so that we could replace her panels. Possibly 3. So we'll go to the Seahawk Inn here. Let's go on an adventure through the 7 waterfalls. Let's switch you and you. Probably need Pharr on a couple of these adventures as well. I'm just thinking who actually doesn't need panels. No, let's just go ahead and show these guys off first and what they could actually do. Right. Let's first look at Silver Girl. Silver Girl has a pretty interesting status. First of all, if you look at her magic skills here, she has Arcane Tongue. And she is unique in that Arcane Tongue is not a skill that could be learned or earned in panels at all. So this is a very important skill for her to actually have, because it's the only level 4 Arcane Tongue that's available in the game. So if you have Arcane Tongue here and Fortune Teller level 4 here, she gets a huge boost to fire, which is going to be needed if she wants to be a fire mage, because she has kind of even elemental making, so it's 2 in everything. So she needs to get most of her boosts from, say, a magic, from lining up some combos of fire. But that being said, if you look at her ability making now, she has a whopping 5 for magic. So she's very strong in using magic. So if we could get something over here that has high magic growth, a joint combo over here, and maybe a joint combo of familiars to boost up another element. And I'm thinking it's either going to be over here for metal, or maybe So yeah, go over here for element and something of high strength here. We could even just boost. Yeah, we have a choice of boosting either earth or metal. And I think since yeah, we have either earth or metal as the definitive choice here. But the only familiars remaining will be either, well, she needs one that's fire, and the other one is either going to be earth or metal. Yeah, we'll figure that out once we have those actual panels ready for us, shall we? Yeah, and she probably wants the a familiar panel as soon as possible. She also has 15 LP, which is massive because she's one of the 3 characters that is able to tank in this game. She also has high spirit growth, which is pretty strong. Resists status elements pretty well. But yeah, there's a couple of panels we need to replace for her immediately. Let's just move onward here. And Michelle, however, is a real interesting case. Look at that. That's full 5 strength and 5 skill. She has a gun panel and a gun equipped with her to begin with, but that's not like really important here. What's important is that she has 5 skill and 5 attack, and she's very much geared to be a melee to deal damage with spears or axes. But at this point, as you could look, the only poor part about her is her LP. Her LP is like minuscule at 6. So her HP recovery is at E as well, so we can't expect much of her outside of battle to heal up naturally. But a massive 5 and 5 is amazing. The only other problem, of course, is the fact that she has a gauntlet right in the middle, so she can't make combos. But her quest is the only one of this in this quest. She is available, and she could remove this cursed gauntlet. So she's going to be one of the strongest, most strong static characters in this game if we build her properly. How are we going to build her? I don't know. So if she gets an iron body, that'll be real cool. You're probably looking at iron body and spears and a couple of melee panels. And that's gonna be it for her, and we could replace the rest with some panels that we could use to boost some other skills. But yeah, we'll think about this in a little bit, because we're actually having Tiffin in our final party. Although, yeah, we'll probably want to, yeah, we'll need a little good think about which character to use and which to replace. Because if we're using Tiffin, it's either going to be her or Marie that gets the quote-unquote axe here. And Marie getting the axe isn't too bad, because if we look at her status panel and her magic tablets here, wood familiar we could replace, naturals fine, monger and staff arts. These ones, except for monger, is ones that we could actually replace. So we could go on 2 adventures with Marie here and with Pharr, and replace these 2 and just leave them out of the final leave them out of the final build. And we could actually get Michelle here and use her. Yeah, there's a couple of panels we could replace for her as well. So our game plan now is replacing panels. Let's go with items, category, material, and it's time for me to go shopping. So I will be right back. Alright folks, we are back, and just so that we could show off what we've gotten on our characters, let's first look at our equipment. Got complement of Angelite rings here. We've got a black bow and the black knife for Tiffin, since she'll be our skill-based damage character. We've got Angelite's ring. We've also got a copy of a Merman Meal, which is real nice. I'm not sure if I shared that yet. It's a sword for Silver Girl. Ooh, I forgot to equip her with fire magic things. Basic fire skills. There we go. And probably bandanas to boost her fire for a little bit. But we'll see if we actually are going to use her as a fire mage. We don't have any other accessories to unlock stuff, but we'll see how things go with her build. Right, let's just also check our what we've gotten as far as items are concerned. Yeah, we probably are rolling in the money right now. I've used this time to improve the durability of all these things using marcasites and serpentines, and yeah, we've got 9 bits of platinum that we could use. So we're probably set for life in terms of money wise. Oh, we have a quartz body armor. Probably you want to use that. It's probably better for some of our characters here. The oak padded mail is also an interesting choice because it is a fire boost. But yeah, we're counting the chickens before they hatch a little bit. Let's get rid of all these bits of fur and silk. Velvet will keep. We'll keep the feather crown as well. Because weight's going to be a factor for a couple of our characters. If we're going to have them use melee or other types of skills like that. Right, so let's go ahead. I've thought it through. So I'm just going to go on the adventure log here. And let's just go on the main quest. There's no reason not to. And there's also a good chance to farm for magic tablets along the way rather than delaying it further. And if we check our status here, Pharr, we have Pharr and Tiffin in the back row here, and Pharr will be the one that we need to. Let me just double check that that's what I said last time. It is been a couple of days. We need to replace the axe panel and this panel, these two, and skills and arts. No. And then we could just ditch Pharr from then. Question is, what kind of panels we want to use to replace? Well, we'll figure that out as we go along. Right, so this is just a couple of giant beasts here. Also need to make sure that everybody's learning their magic tablets properly. Yep. This area has participant limits, so that's a bit problematic. But we're just going to have Mythe here use Bubble Blow and Sapphire using her magic as well. This little guard can help. Let's fast forward a little bit. Right. So let's just take this chance to have some of our other characters do a couple of things. We'll do time lapse here. Silver Girl will try to use fire arrows. Tiffin will try using her dice skill, and yeah, Laura will do the other time lapses.
Live by the sword. Such actions are despised.
I have no idea what she said. Nice. All these bits of Damascus really do help. But as you can see, we're starting to get some of our normally larger monsters as normal enemies now, so that's all good. We're at the point in game now that we shouldn't have to worry. Wow, that's a bit of a tiny little guy here. weird, but okay. Let me just fight this guy, and then we'll cut out further fights from now on. Both of these guys are about to learn Thunderbringer. That's amazing. And let me pick a different state here. I do believe this little area has a chest. Nope, not always. Always important to check nooks and crannies like this for treasure chests. And traps. Traps happen. Look, I didn't even need to look for it. Right, so Tiffin's gonna use Sharp Eye here. She'll also use Diffuse. And that's that. That's real rough, lady, but I'm not sure if this leg of the journey is only two maps wide. So let me just save here for a bit. Right. Okay, use boulder, time lapse, purify, Tiffin, Sapphire Missile Guard, and Silver Girl can use fire arrows. Wow. Right, so now Tiffin could do her solo dice. This uses 2 durability, so let's just stick with stunners. Okay, good. Right, let's see if this is the exit here. Because if it is, then I'll know where to go. No, the exit's up top. Okay. Yep, save here. Okay, we have one more map. Vision weak, knees weak, arms are heavy. Yep. Okay, we'll do the same as before. Wow, that's a lot of water healing. Yeah, so if it's a 3-part map like this, I'll just go back and forth between these two and see what panels we get. We also will probably want to find some higher level enemies here. These are a little bit not too strong. So I'll be right back. Alright, let me save over here. See if actually rushing through this quest is actually the smart choice here. Actually, let me use diplomacy for a little bit. See if we could net some level 4 panels. No, well, didn't work. Right. Let's try again. Well, okay. Didn't give me a chance this time. Right. Let's heal up a little bit. And let me just save here. And yeah, we got some, level 4 panels already. Seal weapon's a really good one for Pharr here. So I'm gonna reroll a couple more times and hopefully get some high-level magic tablets. Oh, some high-level panels, and maybe keep some seal weapons type stuff for Miss Pharr here. Actually, I might just hmm, yeah, I'll figure this out. See you guys in a bit. All right, we found a panel that we wanted to use with Pharr and replace her with. It is gun arts. So let's use gun arts on this X panel, and let's hopefully get another panel for her during the main adventure. But we got also an Earth familiar uh, for Grace, so we might use that, but we will see. We've got Fortune Teller for Laura. Wow. Um, we're trying so hard to get on Silver Girl, and she just refuses to actually get it. Um, Adaptability and Road Guide. Oh, okay. So let's see now. We have Eavesdrop, Gun Arts, Punch, and Locksmith. Um, Myth already has the Punch panel, doesn't he? Yep. We also have a choice of Metal Familiar and Spear Arts. Swimming's an interesting one. Um, because yeah, we could replace the line combo over here. Yeah, I think we're forced to take swimming in this particular case. And then Earth Familiar is just going to replace itself. Okay. We got Sword Arts for Laura. No one else has Sword Arts, right? I don't think anyone else does. Okay. Let me think. We need to actually replace one of her other panels if possible. It's going to be either Locksmith or Diffuse that needs replacing, just for the nature of her challenge. We could put it over here. Let's see what else. We got Dagger and Staff Arts for Sapphire. We've already dumped away the magic stat, didn't we? The skill stat, didn't we? So there's no point. The thing that's not so good about the staff panel is that actually it's high magic rather than high skill. I mean, a dagger arts at this panel will be just really nice. It's 33 in magic versus the 24. But I don't think anyone else is going to use staff arts. Well, Silver Girl might, but that's going to be real tough. Oh, okay. We got either level 4 punch, which Myth no longer has, right? So Tiffin could put in the punch here. And we could either put it in where the dagger panel is, or put it over here to increase her strength a little bit. I prefer punch on the dagger panel, actually. Alternatively, we could also go with level 4 locksmith and keep things as is, and keep the options more open. Yeah, I think keeping the options open seems like a smart idea. Next is, yeah, we're stuck with these two now. We can't use adaptability. Road guy we wanted to save for myth. So it has to be spear arts for you. You're also supposed to replace the road guide over here as well. And eavesdrop and aura will need to replace. Yeah, but this is replacing it as able. So let's just do that. And I guess we're forced to use staff arts here. Right, so that's our first set of panels done. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more shopping. And as soon as we're done shopping, we'll be back on the second leg of its journey. And hopefully we'll get another, we'll get Pharr her replacement panel, and then we'll be done. Oh, the next one's the Veil of Swords. Let's not do that. The Colosseum Ruins is probably the shorter quests here. But let's go ahead and do a bit of shopping. I'll be right back. Alright folks, we are back. And I've made a decision. And instead of going to the Veil of Swords, which is not ideal at the moment, let's go ahead and do the Desert Mirage quest. Mirage quest. So let's go ahead and use this opportunity to jump in. It's one of the quests that's easy to finish, and it's actually quite short with a very low turn limit. Great. But hopefully the actually you learned the sword panel, so let's use swords. The adventure wouldn't be too short here. 11, that's fine. And by being too short, I mean hopefully we can get us some decent panels. Wait, did you get a sword panel? You did, didn't you? Right, okay, let's go ahead and keep using build up here. And we're almost done with Thunderbringer. And then finally, what's her name? Sapphire will be an asset. Right, so in this quest, let's first look at the treasure chest. Or look at the piece of paper. And it is to solve the oasis. You have to go southwest, east, and then north. Has to be southwest, so this way, and then east, so this, and then it's northwest because it is to waltz with the oasis. Right, since we have a treasure chest here, let's go ahead and have Tiffin use Sharp Eye. Ooh. It's a bunch of guys here. Let's go ahead and use... let's start using Shock. And then we go Rear Blade. And then Mythe could use Bubble Blow. Let's still use Meditation here. No, actually, Grace, you need to use Ice Needle. Laura will use Rear Blade on one. Mythe will Bubble Blow on another. Sapphire use Meditation, and then Tiffin could use the random arrow shots here. Let's see how she does with a bow. Right. Start off with... Yep, I think this. And go up. 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 This should kill everything. Yes. Wow. Okay. I asked for a nice battle, and we got a nice battle. That's real good. So we save here. Let's use Diffuse. Nice. Then Locksmith. Unfortunately, we don't have a oops. I was gonna say we don't have somebody with skills we need. Let's try use Diplomacy here. Diplomacy is actually useful in this case because I don't want to talk to that slime. I don't want to fight it. Right. So we save, and if we keep heading north, right. Oh, maybe some demons. That's fine. But let's go ahead and do our original setup here with starting with Boulder, and then Rear Blade, and then Bubble Blow, and then Meditation, and Silver Glow can use Fire Arrows. Poor little guy. He's so under-leveled. Well, to be fair, you haven't seen any demons at all, except for that big guy at the Undercity Pharaohs. Oh, almost a Thunderbringer. Let's use Aura. Then see if this triggers anything different or not. Let's go ahead and keep going north. Alright, there's a little beastie that we need to defeat. That's fine. We'll just go with our usual combo here and should be done in a jiffy. Wow, she's just tanking damage so much. Poor guy. And I do believe this guy drops magic tablets sometimes, but not a lot. Aha! It is the Bringer of Thunder. Alright. Hopefully we'll... Oh, come on. I'll be right back. I just realized I probably want to show off Thunderbringer, don't I? Okay, we use Purify. Finally, some Thunderbringer. Arrows of Fire. Mythe is just doing such a great job at healing here. Yep. Bah. Didn't do solo Thunderbringer, so we have no idea how much damage that is. But that's 11 LP damage. A bit of an overkill much. I'm not sure if it's getting his own copy as well. But the important spell here is Recycle, I do believe. Alright. Let me see if I could actually find ourselves. Yep. Sandstorm Calming. So, okay. That's a lot of dudes. Check back using Shock here. Actually, Ice Needle. Rear Blade. Bubble Blow. Thunderbringer. Different dude. Random Arrow Shot here. Nice. And let's see if this kills you. Yes, it did. Now we can see how strong the thunder is. Oof. Wow. Nice. Right. Monster left the treasure chest behind. Let's see here. Let's use Sharp Eye as per usual. And then we could defuse. Okay, I think this, since we see the oasis, is first this way. Okay. There we go. Let's save the state here. It's southwest, east, and it would save state right here. Because sometimes going northeast doesn't work. Yeah, but it did. Alright, so that's one other quest down. We're still getting some other panels we don't really need. Oh man. Okay. I'll be back with the panels that I want. So just give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. And I have made my decision. We've found the panel that we're going to discard. After re-rolling a couple of times, the only one that pops up that doesn't fit anywhere really is the staff arts. So the panels that we cannot use anymore are adaptability, obstacle crossing, gun arts, and staff arts, which opens up the uses of the spear panel, which is really cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, shouldn't have been able to actually pick up the spear panel. Let me just use the old excuse of I actually had to try that. I don't think it's ruins the run at all though. Okay, there's eavesdrop, which is one that we actually want. We have fortune teller on Grace, which is not ideal. We have a punch panel for Laura, which is good. We'll need her to replace one of these panels, don't we? Because Aura, Eavesdrop, and Locksmith, these ones are actually ones that contain... Yeah, that's the problem. We can't use Earth Familiar on Silver Girl. She can use a throw panel. I forgot, saw some odd reason Diffuse showed up on her. I mean, let me think this through here. The only ones that we are actually able to use, I can't use adaptability or staff. So she's actually forced to pick punch here. And we might need to replace the fire familiar with this punch, which is kind of sad. So yeah, she still has a dagger panel, so we can't pick that one. The only one that we could use is eavesdrop, actually. Yeah, so let's use eavesdrop for now. She'll need to actually use diffuse to replace this panel. Yeah, because they removed the eavesdrop here. She needs to use the punch panel to replace either locksmith or eavesdrop or aura. Yeah. Alternatively, no, we can't use adaptability. So her punch panel is going to be stuck either at here or here or here. Let's move it over here. Replacing aura seems correct here. Now we are stuck with the fortune teller panel for Grace, which is rough. It's going to replace her water familiar, which is fine. I mean, putting it here isn't too bad either. But we probably want to do this so that we could free up this for the future. Myth's forced to use fire from... Oh, we can't use fire familiar either. Axe Arts is forced to place Axe Arts. Oh man. This is the hard part of this adventure. I'll tell you. Grace. If we look at the panels, we have Earth Familiar. I guess it's Fire Familiar for Myth, and then Metal Familiar for Sapphire. Oh, she also needs to use the Throw panel to replace Staff Arts. Never mind. And Myth can't even pick the Fire Familiar. Yeah. Oh, this is a lot of juggling, to be fair. Right. Um, it's forced to pick X Arts here. There's no other choice at the moment. Oh, it's unfortunate. This is all the toughest choices so far. But okay, I think that's going to be it for now. Um, we could now say goodbye to Miss Pharr. Bye bye, Miss Pharr. Um, you have proven useful for our main quest, but we've already picked the panels that you will have for the remainder of the adventure. So see you, see you never. All right. It's me, I'm Biggy, and I'll be back next time. See you guys in a bit. Bye for now.